Online, drink match. A new warrior has entered the ring!
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
I'll take on all of you! Round one. Fight!
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Gets the jump in. Can't tech the throw. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Reads them. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Life lead opens up. The jump in catches them. Oh, easy tech. Checks them with the projectile. Player one chases them down. Oh, what's this? Hey, oh. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Bops him.
Merde.
The throw missed. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Breaks the block with a throw. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Barely blocked. This is gonna hurt. Player one needs to use the low block. While experiencing burnout. The rapid-fire fist sends him up. Player one with the rhythm crowns him from above. Oh, huge tech. Player two can't use. Oh, stun. Bad news is on the way. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Oh, super arcade. The low kick hits. That corner is starting to look scary. What are they gonna do? Even a flinch here is going to closes it out. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Jumps? Got their eye on the air.
Putain, tout à l'heure j'avais pas la super en l'enfoiré.
Goes for the fireball. Perfect air to air. Deftly shuts out the jumping. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Long low attack hits. Solid combo. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Shoots off a fireball up close.
Merde.
Player snipes him out the air. Player
Je peux pas m'approcher de lui, hein.
First with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The jump in
Merde.
catches them. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us
Merde.
how patient they can be. Answers that
Putain, j'ai
jump
raté
with a
deux fois.
perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Smart play with the throw. Going in. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They're backed up into the corner. Breaks the block with a throw. Double lariat, and now not much life left, but their draw usage makes it. Finishes things off with authority with that big.
Putain, j'ai raté deux fois mon coup. Hein.
That was a...
Putain, là j'ai mal joué avec ce genre.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Deftly shuts out the jumper. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Who's it gonna be? Tons of drive and health to work with. The cross-up connects. Goes for the throw. What is he thinking here? Definitely answers the air attack. This quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They break things off to take a quick breather. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Time's the only thing moving here. Medium kick hits. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player hits him with a stop and bop. Very solid corner switch. Both fighters planning something?
Merde, putain.
Going on the offensive? Triggers Toxic Blossom to stack the deck. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback. He throws him. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2, good decision with that throw. What'll happen here? Big step. No, critical art now. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. Dives in with cool faith. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? All right. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Low heavy. The low heavy hits. Stops the attack by using the drive parry. Throws them to negate the block. Projectile to try and change the situation. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They've got the beater for a drive impact. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Knockdown. They take some time to going on the offensive. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Shows the medium kick.
Merde!
Corner switch. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Super on depth for both fighters. Expresses that off and keeps going. What'll happen here? Grabs and throws him away. Zones with the fireball. Fires off a Nightshade Pulse. Barely blocks the jump in. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What now? Back to the corner. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Crowns of closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Medium kick. Cross-up attack. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Absolutely relentless. Ooh, does them dirty. Oh, the throw connects. Can they use their drive to stage it? Flatline them. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Allez, encore 2 parties là, il faut que je gagne les 2 là, pour arrêter là. Faut que je gagne les 2. Putain, 20 000 encore. Que des diamants.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Denies the attack and tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
Merde.
Lots of aggression from both sides. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Knockdown. The cross-up connects. The super armor does its job.
Merde.
It's a trip. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Knockdown. Throws them to negate the block. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nice counter. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Jumps in. Fights. Still slugging it out at this range. Breaks the block with a throw.
Putain, je croyais que t'allais marcher.
Gets there, hits him with a stop and pop. Side switch in the corner. A quick breather. Will we see a drive impact? Quick spin method. Knockdown and a jump in. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Reads the jump in perfectly. They're going for the super art. Swats it. They're wide open. That combo finishes it. Here's the final round.
La chance qu'il a eu, quoi.
Fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Which fighter will address that?
Ah merde!
Looking to follow up after that target combo. Drive gauge management here is going to whip. They're wide open. Cannon spike.
Ah putain.
Hit that with confidence. Target combo into. Reads the jump in perfectly.
Merde.
Amazing. Looking for a hold. A jump in. This is gonna hurt. Are you going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Okay, here we go. Somehow manages to block punish counter on the exit. Treads them with a critical arm. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fights back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Do they have? Oh my God, Ross Super! Ooh, crushes the shins.
Ah putain, j'ai eu de la chance là. Il a quitté vite fait. Hein. Ah ouais, j'ai eu trop de chance là. Pour une fois, je gagne avec de la chance. Hein. J'ai eu trop de chance là.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Sees it coming and blocks it out. The jump-in is denied. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Well-timed corner switch. Reads their mind and techs a throw. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to... Oh, burnout triggered! It's a big gamble, KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Had the radar up and running. The jump-in is denied. Ooh,
Merde.
rising uppercut. Jumps up. What'll happen here? Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Sneaks in the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Immediate jump in. It's time for both rising uppercut. Catches them out.
Merde.
Player 1 is on the knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Reversal. Poses him. Player 1 throws him. Ooh, you never know. Will this super art do anything? Player 1 isn't what were they thinking? Nothing stops this train. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Spend it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Look, I called it! I called it! Oh, come on, kid. Why would you use the super? This is it! What are they gonna do? Low heavy! What will be the follow-up here? Oh my god, they just choked it up! Oh, it's enough?
Fine.
Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Medium kick into low airborne.
Putain!
No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked, experiencing burnout. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. All right. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Gets some. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Sticks the jump.
Merde!
Jump. Oh yeah! Grabs and throws them away. Knockdown and gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Ah, burnout activates. A quick breather. This can lead to some big damage. Throws them. Player one draws super hard incoming. Reads got amazing. Never say die attitude got them the win. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Gets a chance at that jumper. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Starts with a jumping. Oh, easy tech. Nails the anti-air. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Holds out with the block. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize. Oh, burnout triggered. Player one in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. It takes the opponent out of the air. This, ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Gotta be careful not to whip it. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. Just goes for it at this range. This is a critical point of the round where they just KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Hits them with a stopping bomb.
Putain, à chaque fois je me fais niquer par ça là, putain.
Open up some more chances. From up above. Smart play with the throw. Player one, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to kick. Player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Not much life difference. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. A drop baits out the low kick. Sets up with the jump in. Oh, airborne. This is a critical moment. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack medium kick. Player one brings it home.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes for the command grab. Saw that low heavy coming. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Whiffs the throw.
Merde!
The jump in is denied.
Putain, marche même pas le bouton là.
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Taking stock. Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Squeaky clean air throw finish. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They were looking up. Flips the grab. Checks them with the projectile. Rips the slasher out. Jumps up. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Player two has the life lead. Can they use it? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? The throw missed. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 has an empty drive key. This is a very precarious situation. Genovo. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knockdown and they just won't.
Merde! Putain, c'est quoi ça? Putain!
Drive impact doesn't work. Player 1, this is gonna hurt. The low. Player miraculous grab.
Putain!
Solid anti-air. Nice fireball. Closing moments of the match. Oh, the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 1 can't use any. What a finish.
Putain, j'ai joué n'importe comment là, putain!
He's an absolute beast in that match.
Putain, le personnage il a fait du n'importe quoi là.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Revolt. Projectile to try and change the situation. No good up high. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. What's the play here? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Can't tech the throw.
Pourquoi il a dashé le putain?
Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has to get.
Putain, mais pourquoi il a dashé lui, putain?
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Was looking for that jump attack. Projectile to try and change the situation. Grabs him. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Box him with a target combo. What'll happen here? Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Smart play with the throw. Gets him with the anti-air.
Putain, en plein vol quand il fait ça.
Blocks the impact. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. The low heavy is denied. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 holding onto that corner event. Clutch anti-air. Noticeable life leak kick out of nowhere. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up. Both fighters are standing firm. The low. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Miraculous grab. Just pounding them with the La Chuca. Can they stand the heat? That's not gonna hit. Will this super art lead them to the win? A jump? Oh, gets the air throw. Nails the three ball. Overhead. Are they going to be able to come back and stack excellent?
Pourquoi il a dashé lui?
A jump in? The low block.
Merde.
Attack range. This may turn into a big low head. What a
Putain, pourquoi il a dashé lui? Putain, à un moment donné il a dashé là, putain. Putain, il a dashé tout seul là. Putain.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Jump in finds the mark. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. All right. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes for the command grab. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. They've got the meter for a drive impact. The jump in is denied. Reads their mind and techs the throw. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide to play it safe. Both fighters planning some pain. Oh. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Nice block on the overhead. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. The jump in catches them. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Big counter.
Flash Ice. Super R level 1 Raging Spear.
Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Barely blocks the jump in. Will we see a drive impact? Super clutch corner switch. Takes in the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The last round. It's now or never.
Merde.
Jumps. Finds the target. Player 1 will look to
Merde.
here. That's gonna leave him rattled. Their spacing is so on point right now. Baits out the low kick. Solid anti-air. Jump.
Ah putain.
Catches them out. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of the flatline though?
Putain.
Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Anti-air drops him. The throw.
Merde.
Still very early in the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Blocks the jump in. Knockdown. No good up high. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Checks with the projectile. What's the play here? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Not having the cross. Taking stock. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Throws them to negate the block. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Jumps up. Flash out. Denies the low heavy. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
Merde.
It's a trip. Fantastic crosses. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hits with the overhead. Holds out with the block. The jump in is denied. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Barely blocks the jump in. Jumps
Ah putain.
and keeps going. Both fighters planning something? Both fighters have a full super meter on.
Putain, il a fait une calopette le truc là.
Dashes up. Jumps in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
Merde.
Knockdown and player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Low heavy. Darby overhead. One chance he reads the jump in perfectly. Crowns him from above. Knew the throw was coming. Looking flatline though. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. Drops him from the air. Player 2, that's gonna leave him rattled. Was hungry for the grab. No way.
Merde.
No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Nothing stops this train.
Putain, je m'en doutais, il attendait que ça quoi, putain. Putain, je m'en doutais, il allait faire ça, putain.
Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that.
Putain, 2 fois de suite, il m'a battu 2-1 là. Putain, enculé.
That was catch as cats can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
C'est ça.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a chance with that jump in. No good up high. Opts for the throw. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. That was a solid anti-air. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Knockdown. Gets a crucial back throw in. What a clutch side kick.
Putain.
Now they need to capitalize on this chance. All right, what's coming up next? Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Denies the low heavy. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a jacq could win this round. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Connects with medium kick. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Neither of them willing to back off here. Jump.
Merde.
Knockdown.
Putain.
Jumps in. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. They return to center stage. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Both fighters planning something? Barely blocks the jump in. Grabs all the throw connects. A drive, oh my, the throw tech. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Okay, here we go. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Fight back with authority. Is this gonna kill? What a finish!
That was catch as catch can, as you're gonna get in a fight.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Reads them.
Merde. N'importe quoi, c'est quoi ce coup de pied de merde?
Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Had the radar up and running. Well-timed command break. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Jumps up. Player 2 has a slight life steal. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps in. Smart play with the throw. Going in. Zones a super art. Just goes for it at this range. Brings them back down to earth with the Russian slam. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their throw is denied. What a read. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Keeps them out. Oh yeah.
Could we see a drive impact here?
So, what's next?
Jump!
Ooh, what a smart throw!
Merde.
The match. One hit's gonna do it. They don't have any leeway to drive it back.
Ah, pourquoi j'ai sauté moi, putain? Putain, je suis rentré dans la gueule du loup là, putain.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Manages to block the jump-in attack.
Merde, j'aime pas quand il fait ça, putain.
Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Opts for the throw. Gets the jump-in. Throws him. What's next? Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Will we see a drive hit? KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Shoots off a fireball up close.
Yeah.
Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Uses the target combo as a filler. Smart play with the throw. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Jumps up. Oh yeah! throw escape. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive move now. Are we gonna see a comeback here?
A drive impact could end it all here.
Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Shows a medium kick. Jumps up. KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
J'arrive plus à faire 4 victoires consécutives là. Comment ça se fait ça?
Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The low kick connects. Opts for the throw. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. They have a full drive gate. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Will that drive impact get punished? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Okay, creating some space here. Superb reactions on display. Oh, burnout triggered. Uses the target combo as a filler. Grabs and throws him away. In there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them. What's next? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Misfire with the drive impact. No good up high. Grabs them. Taking stock. Holds out with the block. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Sticks the jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Grabs and throws them away. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 can build off this lead. Both fighters planning something? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? What'll happen here? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's a change of stuff in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.